So, look, I'm not coming out here and I'm not saying everybody is going like, oh, the Habs rebuild is over. I know that Montreal Canadiens fans, yes, they're passionate. Yes, they run hot. But they're smart. They're knowledgeable. And of course, Habs fans know that the rebuild is not over. What I'm saying is here, a lot of people are coming at me, and because I said the other day that the Habs have been better than I thought they were going to be, and that a lot of people thought they were going to be. Everybody thought they were going to be basement-dwelling, like bottom three team in the National Hockey League. And again, they might still be. I don't think so because I think there's too much talent on this team for that to happen. But a lot of people are saying, dude, they need to rebuild. Come on, they need to rebuild. They can't be doing this. They can't be middling out here. They need to rebuild. Okay, let me clear something up here. Just because the Habs win some games and just because they're a semi-competitive team doesn't mean the rebuild is over and doesn't mean that they're not rebuilding, okay? They can rebuild and still be competitive. Like, everybody thinks that getting a pick that's number 11, number 12, number 14 is the kiss of death. Look, sometimes, I know the 2023 draft is stacked. I know, okay? I'm well aware. But sometimes you need to have a team that avoids being the 2010 to 2015 Oilers with Taylor Hall, Jordan Eberle, Nugent Hopkins, all those guys, where it was okay to lose. They were fine losing. They had no problem with it. We'll get the first overall pick. We'll get him next time. That was the mentality, the culture of those Oilers teams. And I'm sorry, you need to avoid that at all costs. Like, there's just teams who are just losing vacuums, like Arizona, Buffalo for many, many years until they finally, it seems like now, changed things. But so many teams just turn into losing vacuums, and if you become okay with losing, which happens a lot in rebuilds, that's how you create that culture. So yes, of course the Habs want good draft picks, but it's okay if they win. It's okay if they're in super tight games, they're competitive, and they're battling till the end. You don't want these guys to be getting crushed like it's beer league 5-0 every single night because, yes, you're tanking for Bedard. No, okay? You want them to win some games and to show themselves and to see like, hey, we've got some real talent in here. We can win games just us right now. Okay, we don't need Connor Bedard or we don't need a savior to come out here to help us win any type of hockey games. We're competitive enough. We're a good team here. You want that belief to be in the locker room, that this is the coach who's going to take us to the promised land as far as winning, that this is the group that we can win with, the leadership group, the offensive producers, okay, on defense. Like, you want guys like Caden Gooley, like Suzuki, like Caufield, like Slafkovsky, their confidence to be built up, okay? And you want them to feel good about coming to the rink every day and having a chance to win, okay? These guys are such competitors that if they don't win, it completely demoralizes them, okay? They want to win more than anything. And you want to make sure that guys like Caufield, Suzuki, Slafkovsky, that culture of winning is always there. Like, that was my problem with last year's team for the Montreal Canadiens. Yes, St. Louis came in and changed some stuff, and they were more competitive, but before then, like, people were saying, yeah, lose for Shane Wright, yeah, let's do it. No, man, this was bad when I saw this. I was like, how do you lose 5-0 and don't even have a shred of competitiveness for 1 second of the game? Like, that is so alarming. And we saw it with Caufield, right? His AHL stint and his huge goal slump. Like, he just went through a period there where he just wasn't there. He was a complete Casper the Friendly Ghost, right? So you don't want that type of stuff to happen. You don't want that culture to be created. But that, again, if they win here, let's say the Habs finish like 9th or 10th in the Eastern Conference. They just missed the playoffs, but they don't win the lottery because they didn't have great odds because they were too good to be a part of the lottery because they won that many games. Look, they've got tons of guys in the prospect pool who are already developing that are going to be studs. Guys like Lane Hudson, okay? Guys like Sean Farrell, guys like Owen Beck, guys, Joshua Roy, Riley Kidney, like, need I go on? Logan Mailloux, like, there's so many names here. There's so many prospects in the Habs pool here that even with just this, I think they're on the road to building a great team that's going to be really good, just based on what they have on the farm. But then, the draft picks that Kent Hughes has been accruing from teams like Florida and Calgary in the Toffoli and Ben Sherratt trades. And don't forget, there's more coming. If they can get anything from Dadonov, that's a trade they're going to make. If they can get anything, I mean, at this point, Hoffman looks like a bag of peanuts won't even do it. But if they can get anything for players like Dvorak, who just got a hat trick against St. Louis, right? If they can get anything for even a guy like Joel Edmondson, who's been rumored to be shopped around a little bit here because of what's been going on that Habs decor and how decent it's looked without Edmondson. Yoel Armia, Monahan, Anderson, like there's plenty of names here. Trust me, there will be plenty of draft picks for the Montreal Canadiens in this 2023 draft. I assure you of it, okay? But right now, it's a good thing that they're remaining competitive in these games and that they look good, they look competitive, they look cohesive, right? Like, you're gonna have with this team, I said they were talented, I didn't say they were great, right? I didn't say this was the Colorado Avalanche. You're gonna have nights like you had against the Minnesota Wild the other night, 4-1 loss. I mean, that's what happens when you're a team who's rebuilding, for sure. But I just want to see them continue to have that dog in them, all right? So that was my little word about that. Just because they're winning doesn't mean they're not rebuilding, all right? Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.